Ladies and gentlemen, it is no longer cool to be woke. McDonald's is the latest company to roll back diversity goals. A few years ago, all these big companies started implementing DEI policies, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Okay. And a lot of people cheered and they were like, oh my God, McDonald's cares about diversity. Oh my God, Starbucks cares about inclusion. They care about the LGBT plus community. That's amazing. And I feel like I'm about to this feels like I'm telling a child Santa's not real, right? That's what this video feels like for me. Okay, as it turns out, these companies were lying for profit. Can you believe? No, they wouldn't do. Hey, no way. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. A company lying for money? For why would, are you serious? This must be the first time in history that a company has ever lied for money. Are you telling me they don't care about the diversity of their employees and they only care about making money? Wait a minute, is that all any company cares about? I don't know. Let's ask Hugo Boss. He was an active member of the okay, so wait a minute. That's interesting. That is, he produced shirts and jackets. Well, you know, surely a company like this who has roots, like there's no way this company's still around. Shit, it's still around, isn't it? Yeah, so the truth is that these companies just care about money. And this is why you should never look to your giant corporations to be beacons of morality, because they don't have any. They actually don't care. If they can implement a policy and make a ton of money and it does a little bit of good on top of that, that's a win-win for everybody, right? But that is not their primary goal or function or motivation. Their motivation is money. And so when they implemented these diversity initiatives in 2021, their strategy was, let's get people to like us because apparently this is a big topic right now. And if we can just tell everybody that we care about diversity, inclusion, and equity, well, maybe they're going to think more favorably about us, and maybe they'll shop at our store, or they'll go to our restaurant, or they'll use our services, and we'll make more money. Right? And that is it was purely transactional. That is where this started and ended. Okay, let's read the article a little bit. The company rolled out a series of diversity initiatives in 2021 after a spat of sexual harassment lawsuits and a lawsuit alleging discrimination by a group of Black former owners of McDonald's franchises. 4 years after launching a push for more diversity in its ranks, McDonald's is ending some of its diversity practices, citing a US Supreme Court decision that outlawed affirmative action in college admissions. McDonald's is the latest big company to shift its tactics in the wake of the 2023 ruling and a conservative backlash against diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. DEI programs, ladies and gentlemen, this is such a buzzword for the last, like, I don't know, 6 to 12 months. Like, DEI programs for a conservative is kind of like sunlight to a vampire. Like, it's like that scene in Harry Potter when he like touches Voldemort's face and he just burns to ash. Like, the moment a conservative finds out that a company they support has DEI programs, they shit their pants and they need a new diaper. Walmart, John Deere, Harley Davidson, and others rolled back their DEI initiatives last year. McDonald's said it will retire specific goals for achieving diversity at senior leadership levels. And this is the problem right here. Okay, it goes on to say it also intends to end a program that encourages its suppliers to develop diversity training and increase the number of minorities in their own leadership ranks. So this right here, this is what normal people have a problem with. Okay, normal people do not have a problem with diversity in a company. Okay, I don't go into McDonald's or Starbucks or Adidas or any of these companies and look behind the counter and be like, whoa, hey, there's 70% of the employees are white, I can't shop here, right? No one does that. No one actually cares about that. Everyone thinks that it would be better if things were more diverse because people are diverse, open and shut case, right? The problem people have is forcing diversity for leadership levels that should be based in merit, right? A senior leader by definition should be the best of all your existing leaders, right? I mean, does that not make sense? It makes the most sense from a customer perspective and a business perspective. You should make these decisions that would get the customer the best product at the best price or the best service or best experience. And then from a business perspective, you should get the person in there that's going to do the job the fastest, the most efficient, and cheapest. And that's going to have a good effect on the stock price, right? For the shareholders. So like, that's what it means to be a good senior leader. It's good for the company and good for the consumer. It's a win-win. Okay. But when you start to throw throw in these DEI initiatives and saying, well, as a matter of fact, our senior leadership team doesn't have enough Asian people. Okay, so we're going to promote Kevin, even though Jim is really the best one for the job. He's white, and we've got a lot of white people that are senior leaders already, so we're going to promote Kevin instead because he's just checks that box, right? That's what people have a problem with, because that's not fair, right? I mean, like, that's, you can ask a monkey that and they'll be able to tell you that that's not fair. It's not logical. Okay, you can't arrive at that conclusion logically, and so it doesn't make sense to operate a business in that way. And this is what people have a problem with, unless you're like a deep South Bible Belt redneck who's genuinely racist, like you actually think that there is a problem with people of another race, right? Unless that's you, normal people don't actually care about diversity. They simply don't. They're here for a McChicken, brother, and they're gonna order the McChicken, they're gonna have grease running down their chin, and they're gonna drive out of the drive-through and say, wow, I remember when these used to be $1 and now they're $2.99, right? Like, that's where people's opinion of McDonald's starts and ends. It's transactional purely. They don't care if the person that hands them the bag is a different color than them. That doesn't matter. And they really don't care if the person in the office that's in New York or LA, they really don't care what color they are, because they're not even going to think about them. They're not even going to see them. They don't even know that they exist. Okay, they just know that there were 3 people ahead of them at the drive-through line, which is insane and unacceptable, because this is allegedly supposed to be fast food, and now it's not fast, nor is it not cheap. That's the real problem people have with McDonald's. Okay, they don't care about the diversity in senior leadership levels, and as a matter of fact, the senior leaders better be the best people for the job, because fast food ain't in a great position right now. I don't know if you guys realize that, but you could go to like Chili's, and for the same price as a Big Mac meal, almost, you're gonna be able to sit down at a restaurant and have a waiter pour you water, right? You might pay an extra $2 and maybe tip them on top of that, but like fast food, there's a lot going wrong with fast food right now. So the senior leaders better step it up, no matter what color. I don't care what color they are. Okay, just bring back the $1 McChicken. That's really all I care about. All right, I thought this part was funny too. Are you telling me Walmart and John Deere don't care about diversity, brother? You had me fooled, man. I really thought they cared about the color of their employees. Turns out they were lying for money. Can you believe that? They were lying for money. But this might be the craziest part. Okay, it said in an open letter to employees and franchisees, McDonald's senior leadership team said it remains committed to inclusion and believes a diverse workforce is a competitive advantage. I think you could make an argument for that 100%. No one has a problem with that. Okay, the company said 30% of its US leaders are members of underrepresented groups, up from 29% in 2021. Bro, it went up 1% in 3 years. So not only was this policy fundamentally flawed, it didn't even work. You went up 1% in 3 years. That's crazy. McDonald's previously committed to reaching 35% by the end of 2025. That ain't happening, boys. That's just, at this rate, we're looking at 2035. Okay, but this part's actually sad. Okay, McDonald's said it had achieved one of the goals it announced in 2021, which was gender pay equity at all levels of the company. Bro, McDonald's, you're telling me that you didn't pay equally until 2021? Are you kidding me, bro? What was going on in McDonald's before 2021? So you're telling me that there were women in your company that were doing the same job as a man that were making less money? Is that what you're really telling me right now? Until 2021? Are you serious, bro? Like, that's the part that's insane to me, right? Because again, this is just another one of those basic logic things, right? You ask anybody on the street and you say, hey, do you think that if a man and a woman do the exact same job for the exact same amount of hours and they have the exact same outcome in terms of performance, do you think that they should be paid the same? Everyone's gonna say yes. Of course, why not? Why would you not pay? Like, what? So like, the fact that it took till 2021 here is actually insane. Like, that is crazy. So I guess the silver lining here is that we got this, but the moral of the story, you guys, and I hate to be the one to tell you Santa's not real, but your corporations, the companies that you give your money to, they don't actually care about anything other than making that money. And it's almost a meme at this point. I mean, look at Pride Month, right? This is a great example. Pride Month comes around and you know it because you open up your phone and all of a sudden overnight all of your apps have updated and half of them are rainbow colored now, right? and oh, we care about LGBTQ plus issues. Okay, great, sweetie, that's lovely. Most people would argue that that's fine. Okay, and then you walk into like Gap or Hollister or whatever, and their logo is the same, but now it's a rainbow logo across the shirt, and you think, oh well, that's kind of nice, right? Like they support, you know, I have a friend who's gay, and it's nice that they support, you know, okay, cool, I'm gonna buy the shirt, right? And the truth is that that shirt's $20, and now that you've made a purchase decision based off of their moral standing, they made money, and you're not gonna believe it, but that's what they cared about. Can you believe it, bro? Oh my god. Wait, so you bought something as a result of their alleged moral compass, and then they made money? And you know what, I actually think that maybe they did it just to make money. Actually, I think maybe they just did it to make money. I don't know about you guys, but it seems like they're only doing this to make money. And you know what, a matter of fact, I feel like over the last couple of years I've seen fewer and fewer companies participate in this Pride Month sort of strategy to print money, because I feel like people are realizing that it's performative. That's literally all it is. They're just trying to capitalize on Pride Month. And again, I personally don't care if you have a rainbow flag or not in front of your business. It does not matter to me. If you sell cookies, okay, I'm gonna go into that store and buy your cookies if they're good cookies at a good price. That's it. I don't care. I don't care who sells me the cookies. I don't care who owns the business. I bought the cookies. That's it, bro. Like, what are we talking about here? So the truth is that like all these companies, McDonald's, Walmart, Harley Davidson, right? Lowe's, Ford, right? We're talking about Ford, brother. Like they don't care. They don't care. Okay, and the sad part about this is that in 2035 things are gonna flip back the other way, because they always do. This is like, I mean, history doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. Okay, so in 2035 we're gonna be like, oh my god, ChatGPT is inclusive. Oh my god, they changed their logo to be rainbow colored. Oh my god, ChatGPT are universal overlords. They care about inclusion. Oh my god, they didn't care before, and they don't care now, and they won't care later. They care about just making money. Okay, so surprise, Santa's not real. It turns out no one cares about this stuff, and the moment that they think that they can make more money by getting rid of their policies, they're going to do it, because not only does it win them public favor, right? I know there's going to be conservatives cheering about this. They're going to be like, oh my god, yeah, finally that DEI garbage is out the window, which whatever, I don't care, it's fine. But not only that, they're going to they're going to let go of like one or two of their lawyers, because they're going to be like, okay, get out of here, like we don't need you anymore, like this is fine, we're chilling, right? So that's it. I didn't mean to make two videos about McDonald's back to back. That it just happened to be what was in the news today, and I thought it would be interesting to talk about, because this is just a trend that I've been seeing lately. You know, Walmart, John Deere, Harley Davidson, now it's McDonald's, next it's going to be Starbucks, and you know, who knows, we'll see what happens. But really interesting stuff here. Let me know what you guys think down below. Drop a thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this, and consider subscribing, because most of you guys are not subscribed and you might think that you are. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Omniarch. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Peace.